Alrighty, so that fated time has finally come. We've been waiting for this one for a while. I'm sure a lot of y'all have at least. The tickets are now live over here on Global Dokkan. This is going to be the 50 ticket multi that you guys are going to be able to do in order to get a very good chance to summon for the character that you want between the anniversary. Now, the first thing I want to do is go over how we're going to get all of these tickets, and then the second thing I want to do is actually do the thing with the tickets, like go get them. And then we're going to go to the section where we do the multi, and then I'm also going to explain which one you should be doing it on, right? So I guess what I will say before we even get into the guide is if you don't have Beast Gohan, summon on that banner and don't think about it, okay? That's it, all right? That's all you need to know. But we'll talk more about the value between each banner as we're going forward, right? So here we go. If you've already done all of the part 1 and part 2 things, you're good to go. We'll just start with the stuff that you have to do for part 3 to finish off. But if not, we'll go ahead and break that down after this. So the first thing that we need to do is clear Stage 8 of the story event Frieza's Endless Ambition 3 times. That is the new Frieza event where the free-to-play first form Frieza is going to be at. Very easy to do. You're not going to have any trouble with that. And we're going to have to clear any stage once with Beerus Pajamas on the team. So let's kill two birds with one stone, right? What do we want to do? We want to take this LR Beerus and run him on the Frieza stage because you're going to be able to get that mission done at the same time. It's going to make your life very easy. Then we're going to clear it again with Beerus on the team. So the second time, that's going to be all your tickets, and then 3 times with Beerus. So all we have to do is go into literally one event with Beerus, clear it 3 times, and you're done. So if you've done all of that, you'll be good to go. But I'm sure there are some of you that have not done all of that yet. So I quickly want to go over the stuff that I've already cleared, and that way we're all on the same page, right? So the rest of the 37 tickets that you might not have are going to be in here. Going from the start, we just want to level up this character, right? So what you're going to really do is just farm up these free-to-play characters, right? You're going to farm up the STR or the SSR first form Frieza, get him all the way up to max. You're going to get him to level 120. You're going to make him Rainbow. You're going to make him SA10, and then you're going to be good to go. And that's going to basically be everything with that, right? Then for part 2, you're going to clear stage 5 of this on any difficulty, play the events, do the missions, farm up the characters. It's all going to be very, very simple, right? And then once you go through with all of that, you're going to have your tickets. So let's go ahead and go over to the event now. And that is going to be the story event that we're talking about. And that's going to be over here. It's going to be this one right here. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be confused. You're going to be like, where is the Beerus event? With the Beerus event, they had to take it down for a bug. I don't remember this over on the JP side, but when I was streaming this, I actually am streaming right now, but someone in the chat was saying that there was a bug that they had to take the event down for a bit. So if you did not farm Beerus up yet, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble, but there's no need to crash out and panic yet because you are going to be able to do it in the future. This was the same exact bug that happened on JP, so proof of copy and paste right there. They couldn't even bother to fix that even though they knew it existed. So if you don't have Beerus done, I'm sorry to hear that, but we have been telling you guys to farm up this Beerus and Frieza since the anniversary started because we knew this was going to be a thing where we're going to have to play this event. So let's go ahead and go into stage 6. We will have to do 3 stages of this actually to get there. So I guess it is going to take a little bit, right? We're going to in total have to do 5 runs. So what we'll do is we'll just run this team that we have right here. I'm not really concerned about the drops. We'll just toss Beerus in over the Gammas and we'll just go. We unfortunately, we cannot auto it, so we have to do the miserable process of going through the boards. But once we get done with the boards, we'll be good to go. We'll get to stage 8. I'll run it once and then we'll cut and come back after I've done it 3 times. But I guess while we're doing this, we can talk about what you guys are going to want to do for each banner, right? Which one should you choose? Now, I know a lot of you are probably in a situation where you summoned for Beast Gohan, hopefully you obtained Beast Gohan, and now you don't know what to do from there. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, if you don't have Beast, use your tickets on that. He is a must-have character. But if you do have Beast Gohan, then we have to kind of break it down from individual situation to individual situation, right? That's where things get a little bit tricky. If you're somebody who is missing one of the anniversary LRs, that should be your priority, whichever one that you are missing, right? Having an extra character to use is always going to be more valuable than having a dupe in a character, right? I think that's a philosophy, especially if you're free to play. That is something that you have to adopt, right? Dupe chasing is just reckless. You don't need to be doing that. But let's just say you have all 4 of the characters, right? You have all the anniversary LRs. You don't know which one you want to do your multi for. One thing that I would recommend is evaluating the free-to-play units, not the free-to-play units, the featured units on each of the banners, and kind of going from there. It's like, let's just say you're on the Beast banner, you don't have Evolution Blue Vegeta, you don't have UI Goku, you can go ahead and actually summon on that banner even though you have Beast to try and get dupes or copies of that character, or you can go on the Carnival banner where it's going to be the same thing, but also on top of all the characters that are featured on that banner, you're going to be able to access the plethora of unfeatured LRs that are there, right? So characters like who's a character like LR Bulma, you can pull on either of the Carnival banners, despite her only being featured on the which one? The why am I tripping? The Gamma's banner, right? You can still pull, you know, LR Baby, for an example. That's kind of a meme for me, or like all these old LRs characters that you might be missing. Some of them have value. Most of them are not very good anymore, but I'm sure like those of you who are collectors and want more unique LRs, then the Carnival banner is going to be a good choice for you. But the beauty of this whole thing is that you can't make like a bad choice, right? If you summon on the Gogeta banner, you can't go wrong because Gogeta's a good character. The Gammas, they're a good character. Broly's a good character. Beast is a good character, right? So unless you have the whole banner rainbowed and you summon on that one, you cannot make a bad decision. And that's what's good about it. So even if like you do one that wouldn't be like the best choice for like somebody else, it doesn't matter because it's all going to come down to each person. Okay, so I can't talk, I guess, and that's like one of the problems, right? This is stage 8. Y'all can see right here, Frieza's new ambition. If we just do this one 3 times with Beerus on the team, we're going to be good to go. So when we're running this one, we're going to run it 3 times, and then we are going to be done and be able to do the tickets, right? And then we're going to be all set. Then we're going to have to make a choice. But what I was trying to say with all of that is the banner that has the most amount of missing units for you is probably going to be the one that has the most value for you, right? Because it's going to have 7 guaranteed featured, or not guaranteed featured characters, 7 guaranteed SSRs, and that is going to, that could potentially be really glitchy, right? You could just press it right away, get the rift, and you're good to go, or you're going to have to get lucky and kind of get like one of those funky animations. Now, me personally on the JP, I was greedy. I went on the Beast banner when I was missing Broly and the Gammas, and I was punished for that by doing, by getting 4 copies of LRs that I didn't need, right? I got a copy of the Go Bros, didn't need them. 2 copies of Evo Blue, didn't need either of him. And then I got a copy of the Super Saiyan Force. So I'm trying to make sure that y'all don't make the same mistake I did and not get greedy and make the wrong choice, right? So if you can find the banner or pinpoint the banner with the most amount of missing characters for you, or just the overall highest value, that's the one that you're going to want to do, right? There's no such thing as an objectively correct answer other than doing the Beast banner if you do not have him. That is literally the only thing that you can do that is like objectively correct, right? So other than that, you should be all good to go with all of that. Before we get into the thing, let me know what you guys went with if you've already done the summon, or after you do the summon, let me know what you get from it. But we're going to go ahead and do this event 3 times, get all the tickets, and then we'll be right back over on the banners. We'll figure all that fun stuff out, and we'll be able to kind of determine what we want to do. I think I'm going to go with the Gogeta banner, but we shall see. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, so we did the 3 runs. We are back with the fun stuff, and we are going to be able to accept our tickets. So this is going to be the only time that we can do this. So it's going to be a movie. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to accept our 13 tickets, and with that, we now have 50. Now, it's time for what y'all are waiting for, the multi. I know you don't care about mine, but I know you care about yours. So you should have 50 tickets right here, and if you want to stay for the multi, let's go ahead and evaluate each one, and I'll show you the decision-making process for this, right? So, the Beast Gohan banner. Let's see. So many tickets on Global, man. What is this like over on JP? I've never had this before. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm messing, but Beast Gohan, don't need him. AGL Vegito, sucks. MUI, don't need him. The GT Duo, don't need them. Krillin and 18 could use 1 copy. And if we go into the featured units, this is installing, by the way. I'm just explaining the process. The AGL Metal Cooler Movie Duo, sucks. Don't want them. The GT Super Saiyan 4s, I could use them, but not worth wasting tickets for. Evo Blue could use 1 copies at 90%, and then the Go Bros don't even get me started. I don't want to see that SSR ever again. But only pulled them once on this account, though. So, all in all, the banner on this value for me is not worth it. If we go to the Gammas banner, we have the Gammas themselves at the gold slot, so don't need any more of them. This character is at 79%. This character I think is at 55. They don't really need them. This Bird Coup I'm not interested in. Bulma, I have 1 copy of her. And then Zamasu, not interested in you. Rose ZZA is mid. And then we have all these nonsense SSRs. So the value on this banner for me, not very high anymore because the main prize of the Gammas I have at the gold slot. Broly, I did a lot more stones on this banner than I probably should have. So this character has 3 dupes. This character is done. This character is done. This character has the gold slot. This character has 1 dupe. This character has 2 dupes. This character has 2 dupes, 3 dupes, I forget. And so basically what I'm trying to say is that the banner on all three of these banners, the value on all 3 of these banners for me isn't very high. But when we go down to this banner, this is probably the one I'm going to do. And it's not because I want to be like a contrarian or do the worst banner. It's because the value on this one, when we look at it, is going to be a little bit different for me, right? Because Gogeta, he's at 55%. Sword of Hope Trunks, I pulled 2 of, right? This kid Gohan, when we pull him, I'm going to crash out, but that's okay. Metal Cooler, same idea. The Broly Trio could use dupes for. UI Goku could use dupes for. Triku, same idea, where I don't want to see him. And then we have these characters right here. So you have to keep in mind, I'm probably going to take an L, but I think the Gogeta banner just makes the most sense for me. And I know when this kid Gohan's pop up, it's going to be like, haha, funny. But at the end of the day, we've already won during this anniversary, so this is just icing on the cake. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Goku Black Rift, shall we? Okay, it wasn't a rift. Vegeta and Goten. All right, we need a fusion. Okay, perfect. So we are going to get an LR. At least one. But this could mean anything, right? All right, we're gonna go a little bit slow just to have some fun with it. I have a live audience here, so they get to see this. Multiple LRs would be nice, but you never know with these things. Okay, he's irrelevant. It's nice to have, I guess, but again, you have to remember with these carnival banners, like it can always be like not the best, right? It's just the nature of these. But I'm not too concerned. Like I said, just if we can get an extra copy of Gogeta, that'd be lovely. But if not, oh well. Okay, if that's the only one, that's an L, because we already have him. Okay. So far, not so good. No, you can't save the tickets. Okay, we knew he was coming. No surprises there. Okay, that's a new LR. So that's 3 LRs so far. Okay, he's featured. Okay, he's featured too. Come on, toss in a Gogeta. It's very exhilarating stuff, huh? Thought he's gonna fake out. I usually wouldn't go this slow, but come on, just one. Okay. That's an LR we're missing. Ciao, man. Oh, is that it? There it is. Okay. So, realistically, we really can't be that mad. What was that? 5 LRs? 4 LRs? Like, not the best, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my god, that was amazing. But that wasn't terrible. It really wasn't. Mighty Mask, unfortunately, we did not need. We had Metal Cooler. We could use a dupe for him. We have this character right here, Spirit Bomb Zorb Goku, the Broly Trio. That's 4 LRs. And then Janemba. So, yeah, we pulled 6 LRs. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, it could have been a lot better. But 6 LRs, a bunch of SSRs for an account that is relatively new. Like, that's good. There's a lot of value in that. I'm not upset about that at all. Like, really. A lot of times I would like stop recording and start punching the air, but honestly, not really. So there you guys go. That was the Gogeta banner. That's the one I summoned on. I wouldn't make that my first choice for most of you, but again, it all comes down to situation. I'm just an example of somebody that needed characters on the Gogeta banner. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and good luck with your summon. If you are summoning for Beast, I hope you do end up getting him. But there you guys have it. So leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.